Predicted between 2016 and 2060, a Megathrust earthquake is said to be a real possibility. In the not too distant future, science have said the Nazca Plate is pushing under the South American Plate, which is creating serious tension that will be released. This Megathrust earthquake is expected to exceed a magnitude of 9, which will lead to some serious damage and devastation in Chile. While tension is building up by the two plates, they are being forced against one another, and a sudden release of tension will cause seismic activity. In April 2014, Chile had a Megathrust earthquake that is believed to have only released 30 to 35% of the tension between the two plates. This is why scientists believe that we should be expecting more tension releases very shortly.
In 2011, Japan experienced an earthquake. Many may remember the tsunami and devastation that was caused by the quake. While on the surface everything seems normal and everything has been resolved, Japan could be heading for more serious disasters as a result. During the Tohoku seismic activity, roughly 20 volcanoes showed an increase in activity. The popular Mount Fuji, which is the tallest volcano in Japan, is among the 20 in the increased activity. Standing 3,773 meters tall and only 100 kilometers from the city of Tokyo, if this volcano erupted, over 700,000 citizens would be evacuated. The possibility of eruption is anywhere from, as of recording this video, in 2015 to 2050. While it's unlikely, it still has the people of Japan on edge as it would cause seismic economic damage and a threat to life.
Hurricane Sandy in October 2012 caused serious damage to many locations throughout the US. Many cities were underwater due to severe flooding as a result of the incident. What's more startling is research done into the event that will lead to the possibility by 2015 the East Coast could be left underwater. Professor John Boone of Virginia Institute of Marine Science has put claim to significant changes in sea level on the east coast of the US. Sea levels are said to be rising by around 0.2 to 0.3 meters per year. This has been almost consistent since the study began in 1987. This, compiled with other geological studies and surveys, confirms sea levels are rising on the East Coast faster than anywhere else on the world, which will eventually lead to problems. One major city at risk is New York. As of by 2050, it's a real possibility that 25% of the city could be at risk of flooding.
Estimated by 2040, US areas could see larger and more frequent wildfires. US Geological Surveys and the Forest Service has shown records that claim since 1999, acreage burned in wildfires has tripled. This means that more of the US geographical area has gone up in flames than ever before. The culprit for these wildfires is accounted to slow climate change. With the gradual increase in temperature, it creates conditions for wildfires to start and spread further more aggressively. In 2040, it's expected wildfires will be more frequent and damaging than before, with the possibility of 40,000 wildfires annually, costing millions to repair damage. Many people are becoming more aware of forest fires due to Smokey the Bear with its fire-halting public messages.
The previous mentions in this list was caused by our own planet in some way, but the top spot goes to our sun. Our sun can become more active in cycles with bursts of solar flares and sunspots being more frequent. How does this affect us? From 2015 until 2025, there have been a roughly 12% chance predicted by Pete Riley that solar storm will eventually hit Earth. If this did happen, satellite communications would be damaged, GPS would be interfered with, and millions of electrical devices around the world would become damaged. The major problem would be for power stations, which would be affected due to surges caused by the energetic particles, leading to a worldwide blackout. Recovery time for the world would be around 5 to 7 years to rebuild and fix damaged equipment, which would cost around $2 trillion in the first year. The threat is taken very seriously, and major power companies are investing serious money in defenses against solar storms.